Hey guys, so this is gonna be the start of a reading vlog. Try these out. I don't know how it's gonna work for me because, I don't have very great equipment. I'm using my phone. Editor on my computer recently. I actually ended up buying Windows Movie Maker, which was an editor I used back in the day when I was doing some video edit things. And I think it's gonna work out really well for me, so we'll see how the reading vlogs go. But anyway, today is Saturday, and I'm off tomorrow. I'm usually off on weekends because I have to be at work when we have deliveries. Anyway, so I'm gonna start out showing you guys my blackboard. I normally do my quote on Sundays, but since I'm starting the vlog today, I guess I'd go ahead and do it. But yeah, this is, I'll read you guys the quote that I had on there last week. I mean, I hope you're happy, but the sky is still the sky without you, and I'm not surprised by that anymore. It's the same poet that wrote that one where it's like, and then you'll understand why hurricanes are named after, why some storms are named after people, or whatever that is. I love that. So I'm just wiping that quote off. And I use these just CVS little wet wipes. Blackboard, I got it at Target, and when I use these little chalk markers I use that I got off Amazon, it wouldn't come off, so I ended up having to buy on Amazon like some chalkboard sticker to stick on the actual chalkboard that I can use the markers on, and it'll come off so that I can keep changing the quote every single week. And I've actually been watching Common Spence. I cannot believe that I never watched him until here recently, because he is my kind of humor, and I just absolutely adore him. So I'm just really upset that I didn't end up watching him until now, but he's amazing. So anyway, yeah, so I'm just getting that off of there, and then the quote that I'm going to be using is actually from, he did like a whole like Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin recommendations, and he had other people besides himself also recommending, and one of the people, she recommended The Bear and the Nightingale, and she said this quote that was in there that I am like obsessed with, that's gonna be my quote for the week. And the quote, okay, so please don't make fun of me because I know I can't draw. I'm very much aware of it. I've never been able to draw. It's probably never going to be able to. It's just a thing. But here's my quote, and the little orange things is me trying to draw fire. Didn't work, but it's fine. And the quote is, I would walk into the jaws of hell itself if it was a path of my own choosing. Which I love. So I'll hang that up in a minute. Reading To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. Like I said, I've been annotating. Page flags, I don't actually write in my books, at least not yet. I don't know if I maybe will at some point, but for now I'm not. I'm color code annotating quotes and passages and stuff like that. I don't know if I'll end up annotating, like writing in or not, but we'll see. Yeah, so I've been enjoying this. It's different, but yeah, I'm a little bit more than halfway through, and so I should be finishing this here pretty soon, and I already did my TBR jar pick, and my next read is going to be The Miseducation of Cameron Post, so I'll let you guys know when I get done with this guy. Guys, so I finished To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. It was pretty good. It's like 11:30 here. The entire time I watched some booktube videos. I'm like super obsessed with Common Spence. Like, oh my god, I love him so much. Watching his stuff. I cooked dinner, I ate dinner, and then yeah, I settled in, I finished this. I did a lot of tabs. I'm giving it like a 4.5 out of 5. My friend Kristen are buddy reading a book for Emojiathon. We are buddy reading The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. Page 50 right now. More of it tomorrow. But I really like the illustrations at each chapter header. They're really cool so far. We haven't gotten very much into it, but I think I'm really gonna enjoy it, especially when we actually get to the Hazelwood. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been reading. Okay, so I know in my video we picked a book, but here's the thing. The Miseducation of Camera Post is a contemporary book, and I plan on participating in Contemporary-a-thon when it starts on Monday, so I'm gonna save the Miseducation of Camera Post for Monday, since that's the first day of Contemporary-a-thon. Well, really, like, maybe midnight Sunday, but, like, you know what I'm saying. So, let's pick another book, because I think there's only like one other book in here that's contemporary, so if I pick that, I'll just put it back in, because it'll be for Contemporary-a-thon too. So let's shake it. Oh shit, I'm kind of glad this is the one I got, because I've been wanting to read this. Fountain Night by Bill Alderson, so that's what I'll pick up, and I should be able to read that. On my lamp. I was sitting in the dark because that's my aesthetic. But I was reading on my Kindle, that's why it didn't matter. Anyway, I thought I'd come at you guys with a reading update. And crazy amount of reading today. As you know, Sunday, day to sleep in. I have to go back to work tomorrow, so if. But, yeah, so we slept in, got up, had coffee. The monster report for the vlog I do with my TBR jar. I actually finished that when we got back. I'll show you guys the end result here in a minute. Out to town, and we ended up going to this really cool shop. It's like called Anime Pop, and it's got like a bunch of like manga and anime and just a lot of anime, like pop cultures type stuff. And I am so excited about this, because the first time we went there, this was there, and this is what made me watch the anime, this little pouch I saw, and then they still had it, and Seth bought it for me, and I'm so happy. Hating stuff, so. But these are my babies. I love them so much. Super lovers. Oh, so good. I am hella mad about how the anime ended, though. Like, you're telling me that we got 20 episodes of build-up and anticipation, and then they still don't even do it? I'm like, I just can't. I gotta read the manga now, basically. I'm so obsessed with it. I love it so much. I'm also obsessed with this manga right here. I've been reading, they're at my library, so this is The World's Greatest First Love. This is volume 6, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Basically, the person that does this manga also does my absolute favorite manga anime in the entire universe, which is Pure Romance. I have so many feelings, but this one's really good too, and I'm loving it. And this is the last volume I have, like, physically for my library that I can read before I'm out. But I'm super excited about that. But this little pouch at Anime Pop today, and then I also got this little yaoi novel. It's actually a novel, see, but there's also pictures in it as well, so like that. But I just thought it was super cool. It's only 130 pages, so I might even read it tonight and just like smash it out. You know, it's stereotypical yaoi greatness, and I'm excited about it because I've never seen it to where it's like an actual novel for like yaoi, for like boy love, and I'm like, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait. So that's basically what we got when we went to Anime Pop to Michael's, and I got 2 sets of knitting needles. I used to knit like a lot. Me and my best friend in college, we knitted like all the time. It was like our thing. Taught me how to knit, and then we would just knit and watch movies and talk and like watch silly YouTube videos together. Like, it was our thing. I haven't knitted in fucking forever. I still have yarn that I haven't even opened. Like, it's still packaged. Haven't even opened it. And so I was like, I need to get some needles. So I got 2 sets of needles. On before I stopped knitting was I was gonna do a blanket for my dad, and so I really want to get back into that. So I need to look up like some knitting videos so that I can get back into that, because it's like 7:30, so I still have quite a bit of time. I don't have to be at work until 9 a.m. tomorrow, so that means I don't really have to wake up until like 7:45, 7:50, something like that, because I don't have to leave my house until like 8:40. I am only like 10 minutes down the road from work, so I normally leave like 20 minutes ahead of time just in case I hit traffic. Okay, so when I started editing the other day, I realized how often I say and I gotta stop, because I was like, I am so sick of having to edit these out. Anyways, so today, really all I've read so far is the Hazelwood. Why do I do that? Me and my friend Kristen, who I do the vlog with, are buddy reading this for Emojiathon, and we read like another 10 chapters today. We read like the first 5 yesterday. So now we're at chapter 16, and I am using my new Luna Lovegood bookmark for this book. And I'm on page 165. So I've read about 120 pages today of that. And then I also started reading Found in Night by Ben Alderson on my Kindle. And I don't know how many pages I'm into it because it doesn't have page numbers on my Kindle. So it just has, well, some books do, but not that one. So I'm 4% in, basically, wait, where's my... Okay, so I have an iPod, and the reason I still use it is for the Bookly app, because it keeps track of your reading, and it ends up, like, converting the percentage into pages for you. So it says I'm on, like, page 15, so not much. Not very much. I've only read the first chapter. Read more of that tonight, but I might also end up picking this up, because, like I said, I'm, like, super interested in it. So that might happen. Also, this might happen. I don't know. I'm just such manga anime trash lately. Like, it's all I want to do, and it's a problem. Monster Report earlier today, I read 12 books. 6 of them were manga, but still, 6 of them weren't. And I'm just like, why don't I have a life? Really, what I need to do is I need to spend more time writing now that I am not doing the school thing. I have a lot more time I can dedicate to my writing, which is what I plan to do. I just wanted to give myself this weekend, like, completely off, because this week was such a dumpster fire. Like, it was such a bad week. So I needed to just give myself the weekend to just relax, play video games, read the books, do what I want to do, chillax. So that's what I did this weekend, and I feel a lot this week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, that I don't have to be at work till like 4 and 5:30 one of those days, so I'll have plenty of time to like do my writing then, and that's my plan. But just to give you guys a little update, this is my TBR jar. All of my physical books, also all of my Kindle books. In a separate one, I have my Emojiathon TBR, so once this month is done is when I'll actually start really using this guy. Today is Monday, and I just got home from work, and I went by the front office because I had a package, and I already opened it because, like, I forgot that I'm vlogging, and I'm doing this now, so sorry. Anyway, but I did want to update you guys on my reading real fast before I show you what I got. I read almost this whole thing completely last night. It reads so fast. I'm already on page 85, which is chapter 3, which is the final chapter, so I don't have very much left. It says I'll finish it in like 20 minutes, so I'll be finishing that tonight. I also read a little bit of the Hazelwood when I was on my break and lunch at work, so I am now on page 196. I read like a chapter and a half or something while I was there for today, because me and Kristen are buddy reading this, and we're only reading like 5 chapters today, so, and like that's over at like 218. I'm already on like 190, what did I say, 196 or something, so I'm close to being done with that too. And then I guess, I mean, today is technically the first day of Contemporary-thon, but I did start Found in Night last night, so I'm trying to decide if I want to continue reading that, because I only read the first chapter, or if I want to go ahead and pick up like the Miseducation of Cameron Post. I don't know. I think I might just go ahead and continue with Found in Night anyway, just because I want to get it done, and I don't have to be at work until 5:30 tomorrow, because I'm like doing the closing shift, so I have a bundle of time to just kind of do what I want to do, which might include a nap. I don't nap because growing up, that was something my mom always did. She would, but it was bad. She would sleep for like 8 hours and then get up and then go back and nap for like 6 or something. Like, it was bad. But I got in the mail. I am so excited about this. Okay, this is like probably the most exciting. So I got pop figures. I'm unboxing it. I'm taking them out of the box. I always take all my pop figures out of the box because I think they look cuter that way, but look at him. Oh my god.
freaking out. So this is Tamaki, if you didn't know, from Ouran High School Host Club, which is one of my favorite mangas and animes. I have the complete box set of the manga. I also have the DVD set of the anime. And now I have the pop figures. And I also have Bun Bun. Because I'm extra as hell. I love, like, Ouran High School Host Club, like, is one of my absolute favorite mangas and animes. Like, it is top dog. I love it so much. Anyway, opening the next one, which I'm sure you can figure out, is Haruhi. Look at how adorable she is. Just, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I also have I have like 2 shirts that are Ouran High School Host Club. I'm just like thinking, I'm like, I just have so much Ouran High School Host Club stuff because with the twins, you guys, you already know it's gonna be a thing. I hope they come out with the twins. Like, I'll die of happiness because they're my favorite. But I also freaking got Kyoa, and he's rocking it. Look, he's got his little binder folder thing, and he got his glasses, and he's got his hand out, and oh my gosh, I am so obsessed with him. Basically, Cece over at Problems of a Book Nerd did a video recently, and it was like a room tour, and on like her bedside table, she had these 2 sitting there, and I was like, all caps in the comments, where did you get those? And she was like, FYE. And I also think they might have Kyoa too, and they did. And I was like, I commented back, and I was like, update, they had all 3, and I bought all 3 because I have a problem. I did a project, started knitting, so I'm getting back into that. Finished a book while I was at work because I finished listening to the audiobook I told you guys about, The Dark Unwinding or whatever by Shannon Cameron. 3.5 out of 5. It was good. It wasn't the greatest thing I've ever read, but it was very entertaining, and I really enjoyed the relationship between our main character and her uncle. I thought that was really well done, and like the way he views the world and like all of that, like I really, really enjoyed that part of it. You know, there's a very fine line between genius and insanity, and I will update you guys later. So, it is Tuesday morning. It is, I think, 10:21, and reading. So, I did read a bit more of the Hazel Buddy read that I'm doing with Kristen, and I am now on page 217, chapter 21. How far we're wanting to read today, but we're getting in there. We're getting pretty close to the end. And then I also read, I decided to just go ahead and continue with that, and I am now on page 106, and I don't have pages on like my Kindle, but like my little Bookly app does the percentage and basically like calculates it into pages. So it says I'm on page about 106 out of 380, and it says that I will finish that book in 43 minutes. So my plan is to finish that today before I have to go to work, and then hopefully get a little bit into the Miseducation of Cameron Post, which is right for a while. I just want to see what I can do. Now that I have the time, I really want to make it a priority. So I'm going to do that. And then I got to put some laundry up that's clean that I just didn't put up on Sunday because that's what I do. So I got to do that, and then I'm going to take a shower and wash my hair. And I already did the dishes today, and I just felt so accomplished because I've been putting it off. And Seth has been great. He's been like doing them when it's my turn. But I haven't been feeling well lately, so like I just haven't been able to do it. But I did it this morning, and it was super fucking gross. Okay, I'm gonna go, bye! Oh, hi there. So, I'm actually looking pretty freaking cute now, because I've done my face. 8:30, I have about an hour, 10 minutes or so before I need to leave to go by the library before I go to work. And I just thought I'd give you guys a reading update, because after I get done with this, I'm literally gonna eat and watch an episode of something, and then it'll probably be about time to go. I might read a little of the Hazelwood, but that's about it, because me and Kristen are just going to go ahead and try to finish it today, because we're so close to the end. So, that's the plans for that. But I did read Volume 6 of The World's Greatest First Love Story or just First Love. I keep wanting to call it, put a story at the end. I don't know why. But I read volume 6 of that, and I am such trash for this manga. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. They have any of the other volumes of it. If not, I'm gonna cry 1,000 tears, but it'll also probably be good. It's literally, I have read the first 6 volumes of that this month, and I'm just like, you need to chill. Just reading some of Found in Night. Okay, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to finish it before I leave for work. I thought I was like, oh, I can do that, sure, but that was like earlier this morning because I did the dishes, I took a shower, I 1,000 words on my story, like what? Who am I? I also did a blog post for the blog. I did a top 10 Tuesday of the top 10 mangas you should read like right fucking now. So, because I'm that extra. So I did that. So yeah, I've done a lot of productive stuff today. 51% on my Kindle, and my little thing says I'm at like page 193. So I'm getting there, I'm making good progress. Later. There. So your girl is a liar. Stone cold liar. Basically, I said in my video I just uploaded, I uploaded my uppercase unboxing that I'm probably about to cancel my subscription. But then I learned that I had loyalty points, which I knew I had loyalty points, but I only had like 80 of them. So I was like, oh, I probably don't have enough to get anything. Ha! Ha ha! Yeah, no, wrong. Apparently, they have quite a few different items, and like there's some that can be redeemed for only 25 points, there's some that are 50, there's some that are 80, and I'm just like, oh, not canceling my subscription, and I am trash. I'm actual trash, though. So anyway, I finished The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. I tabbed it. I've been starting to tab up all my books that I've been reading. 4 out of 5. There was just a lot of like weird stuff that I feel like wasn't really explained as well as it could have been. Maybe more? I don't know. I think one of the main issues is that we spend so much time in the regular world before we get to the halfway wood and the Hazelwood. Like, I feel like we spend so much time in the real world that when we do get to the Hazelwood, it goes by too quickly. And so we're not really understanding everything that's going on, or getting it as much in depth as we should be. So I feel like that's part of the issue there. Been a little bit more balanced with how much time we spent in each place, because you only get to the Hazelwood halfway wood the last 100 pages of the book, which I don't think is enough time. It's super confusing because like it almost seems like the halfway wood and the Hazelwood are two separate things. But then also it also has another name, the Hitherland, and it's very, very confusing. So I'm just like, what, why? So that's a thing. 3 books. When I went to the library, I got Cat and Meg Conquer the World. I got Out of the Blue by Sophie Cameron, which I've been really wanting to read this. Apparently, it's queer and it's got angels, and I'm just like, give it to me now. And I'm so happy that my library had it so I didn't have to buy a copy. And then I also got All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, because I was reading the Natural series and then I just stopped for like a hot minute, and I'll update you guys later, maybe before I leave for work, maybe when I get home, don't know. Bye. Okay, you guys, I'm reading Check Please. I'm reading Check Please. Okay, and I got to a certain part. Goodbye for the Summer, Part 118. If you've read it, you know. And the noise I made was not human. It wasn't human. I can't. Okay, bye. It's your girl. Super fucking trashy. You guys. Okay, I was supposed to, finish Found in Night, right? Okay, the other day I looked up Check Please, on the interwebs, that webcomic or whatever, and I found it. And I literally just spent 3 hours reading the entire thing. I read the entire thing of Check Please online. Like there's like a website for it, like it has its own website, because that's how it started, was a webcomic, and I read the entire thing, and then I got to the latest update, and I didn't realize it was the latest update, and I kept trying to click forward, and there wasn't anything to go to, and I was, you guys, I'm not okay. I am not okay. I literally just spent 3 hours reading this, and it's so fucking good. It is like one of the greatest things I've ever read in my entire life, and I just love it so fucking much. Like, I am just like, I am such a motherfucking fan. I don't even know what to say. I can't. They're all my precious children. I love them so much, and I would die for every single one of them without hesitation. Like, I am so extra. Oh, I love Biddy so much. Like, oh my god. He's so precious, and I love him so freaking much, and I'm like literally about to tear up about this because it was the greatest thing ever. I just can't. It's just and I'm just like, I was supposed to finish reading Found at Night, and yeah, girl, didn't do it. I haven't even touched it today. I literally just like read Check Please instead, like the entire thing, and I have no regrets. I have literally no regrets, but it's just like, damn! I just wish I would have realized that was the last update, because I didn't know that. Like I said, I just kept going. I just would not stop. And I'm just like, I'm sure some people would just read like 1 year at a time, because it's like into freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. No. Your girl went all the way. Makes me want to watch hockey, and I literally give zero shits about any sport at all. So hi and hello. Anyway, I'm updating you guys because I just finished Found at Night by Ben Alderson, and like, okay, I don't know why I thought this, but for some reason I was convinced that it was just a duology and that this was the final book, and so I was getting closer and closer to the end, and I'm like, there is no way that this is enough time to wrap everything that's happening up. Like, there's no way. There's gonna be a third book, and I'm just like, oh, I did not know that. I don't all of fucking Check Please yesterday before I went to work, so I was kind of like burnt out a bit, like in a good way though, because Check Please was just so fucking good, and I just got to like, you know, kind of think about it all day yesterday, and it was just like, seriously, it has given me a new lease on life. Yes, I love Check Please. I think everybody should read it, and I'm thinking about doing a video on like why I think everybody should read it, because it's just that good. What I want to read, or what I want to do, really. I might play some Sims, because I've been playing that a little bit lately, so I might grab my gaming chair from over there and pull it up, and I might play some Sims for a little while. It's a LGBTQIA plus book club, and we read a book every single month, and this month is autobiography, which works perfectly for Contemporary-a-thon.
Later.
Hey guys, before Fridays, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, I have to go to bed soon because I have work. Like, literally, after I finish this update, I gotta go to sleep because I have work at 9. So I gotta, like, get up a little bit before 8 so I can get ready and eat breakfast and get my bag and stuff together, all that good junk. Because I work from 9 to 5 tomorrow, so I'm gonna have a long day. And then once I get off work, I have to go by and pick up our groceries and then bring them home and then unload them and then put them all up. It's just basically going to be a long day tomorrow, but then I don't have to work again until 4 p.m. on Saturday, but then I have to work 4 to 11, which is just super shitty. I'm really annoyed about my schedule this week. It's been a really shitty schedule and I'm annoyed, but next week my schedule's back to normal, so hopefully it'll just stay that way because I'm real sick of it changing. Anyway, not the point. I wanted to update you guys on my reading. I ended up choosing to read that book I was talking about on my Kindle, which is Tales from the Crib, and I am now 111 pages in, which I am on chapter 10. So I was reading that for a while tonight, but I played Sims after I talked to you guys last. I played Sims. I also updated the first part of this reading vlog, which took so long. I think I spent like 2 hours just editing because I had almost an hour's worth of footage and I got it down to 30 minutes, so that was a lot. Also, I've been trying to watch myself with saying and it hasn't really been working. I keep having to edit those out and it's so frustrating, so I just need to, like, it's like a mental thing, I just need to get it 9 to 5, but I will be in the back, so I'll be able to listen to an audiobook, and I plan to listen to the I'll Give You the Sun audiobook by Jenny Nelson, because I have that saved and downloaded on Script, so I'm gonna listen to that tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping I'm gonna like it because everybody and their mom has said it's so good. It's like about a pair of twins, and like part of it's set back when they were 13 and part of it's set in like present day, and it's got some LGBTQIA plus elements in it, so it should be a good time, and it's perfect because it's contemporary-thon, which the book I'm reading on my Kindle is also contemporary-thon. I'm hoping, I don't know, this probably isn't possible, but I would really like to finish the book on my Kindle tomorrow. Really probably not possible because, like I said, I have to work such a long shift tomorrow, but I would like to do that just because I really want to go ahead and start autobiography. It says it'll take me just like 1 minute less than 3 hours to finish the book on my Kindle, so probably not likely, even if I do read some of it on my break and lunch tomorrow. And I could probably read some of it sitting in the parking lot waiting on my groceries to come out to me as well. But still, even with all that, I don't think that's gonna make too big of a difference. I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, and then 2 hours and 30 minutes of time. And I mean, I can stay up late tomorrow because, like I said, I don't have to work until 4 p.m. the next day, and I have to work until 11, so I better stay up a little late so that I'm not, like, dying, because that happens. I hate it when they do me on closing shifts because it's like, your girl goes to bed early, I can't do this. So, I don't know, but I need to go to bed. I'm exhausted. Gotta go to sleep and go to work tomorrow and do all that stuff, and I need to go make sure that I have clothes for tomorrow. I mean, I just washed clothes like Sunday, so I know I have clothes. I just gotta find the specific ones that I want to wear. So I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Friday and it is 11:14 p.m. I'm sorry I'm just now updating you, but I had to work a really long shift today. I worked 9 a.m. to 5, and then as soon as I got off work, I had to go by Walmart and pick up groceries. And then, anyway, reading updates. I have been reading for the last hour. I've been reading Tales from the Crib, and I am now 213 pages into it, so I only have about 100 pages left, which is really great. And I will
I don't know if I'm going to finish it tonight because on my thing it says I'll finish it in like an hour and 30 minutes. So honestly, I could just keep reading and finish it and be done with it tonight. But I'm kind of like getting just a bit sick of it, and so I'm kind of wanting to like start something else. But then again, that sounds kind of dumb because I could like have a book completed rather than starting something else. Like, update, so I'm now only 100 pages out from finishing Tales from the Crypt, which now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of just really want to go ahead and just finish it so that I can be done. So that's probably what I'm going to go do. Just go ahead, finish it out, and then that'll be another book done, and then I can start something else, which I am thinking is going to be autobiography, since it is that book club's pick for this month. So, yay. I fucking swear to God, if I have to deal with another person putting the damn picture of Hermione up, fucking, oh, spoilers, BT dubs, Harry Potter, okay? If I have to see another person put a goddamn picture of Hermione up doing the Obliviate spell on her parents and be like, the most underrated, appreciated act of bravery, it's like, bitches, do you not understand that Colin motherfucking Creevy snuck back into the Battle of Hogwarts after they sent home the younger students? He snuck back in to fight because he believed in Harry Potter that much, and he was the youngest person to die at the Battle of Hogwarts. That's the most underrated appreciate of fucking bravery in that goddamn series, okay? And I don't want to fucking have to tell you again. Bye. Hey guys. So it's like 1:20 at night, or in the morning, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, it's 1:20 and I just finished Tales from the Crypt by Risa Green, and I'm giving it like 3.5 out of 5. It was pretty good. Like the first one, it's very humorous, and I really like our main character. I relate to her a lot. And I will talk to you guys later. This will probably be my last update. Well, no, I lie. Okay, no. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll probably just go ahead and wrap up everything I read for this week. Hey guys, it's Saturday, so it's time to end this reading vlog, and your girl is looking like a whole damn meal. Whoo, loving it. Anyway, I read a total of 8 books this week, which is insane. It's really awesome because I've been actually editing videos on top of that, and I've been writing on my book. Like, I am killing all of it. I'm doing so well. Plus, you know, I also have been working, obviously. So, yeah, killing it. Anyway, so I just wanted to go ahead and wrap up really quick what I read this week. The first thing I read was To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo, and I rated this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The next thing I read was Passion, Forbidden Lovers, a yaoi romance little book that my boyfriend got me at Anime Pop, and I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. The next thing I read was an audiobook that I listened to while I was at work, and that was The Dark Unwinding by Sharon Cameron, and that was like the steampunky kind of one that I read, and I gave that a 3 out of 5 stars. The next book I read was a manga that I borrowed from the library, so I don't have it anymore, but that was The World's Greatest First Love, by Volume 6, which you guys know I am so obsessed with. I love it so much, and I can't wait until I can get my hands on some of the future volumes. My library didn't have any when I went the other day, and I'm just like, but I need it. So we'll see. And the next book I read was The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. This was the book that I buddy read with my friend Kristen that I do a blog with, and as you can see, I tabbed it up. And I know this has a lot of mixed reviews, but I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fucked up in ways, but like in the ways that I really enjoy. And I found it super interesting, and the characters were really weird in a good way, and I really like the complexities of the story that go on in this. So I really enjoyed it, and if there is another book that comes out that's like set in the same world or something, I would definitely pick it up. But I gave this a 4 out of 5.
The next book I read was Check Please, which I read all that is available on the website, on the Check Please website right now. And it was life-changing. It gave me a new lease on life. It made me feel like things aren't that bad, man. Like, life can be beautiful. It can be really, really good. You know what I mean? Like, if you are feeling down, or you're doubting yourself, or just any of that, or if you just need a pick-me-up, please read Check Please, because I promise you, you're gonna feel so much better once you get finished. And even while you're reading it, you're just gonna feel so good. It just, I'm getting happy just thinking about it, because I just loved it so much, and it's so amazing. And it's definitely something I will be rereading 50 billion times throughout my life, because it's just that freaking good. And I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, if you couldn't tell. The next book I read was Found in Night by Ben Alderson, and I gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I'm really interested to see where the story is gonna go in the next book, so. And then the last book I read this week was what I finished last night, which was Tales from the Crib by Risa Green, and I gave that a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed the character development of our main character. I think that she grew a little bit, and she started to understand the differences in different people, and how even though that she does things differently, that doesn't necessarily mean that the way that she does things are wrong. And so I really enjoyed that little character development that was going on and everything, so I'm glad that I finished that. And yeah, those are the 8 books that I read this week. That's gonna be it for me for this vlog, you guys, but I will see you in next week's reading vlog.